This old man who looked like a beggar was actually a divine being, but no one in the world was willing to worship him. Just hearing his name would make everyone frown involuntarily.
貧乏神
Whichever family the god of poverty resided with would be plagued by continuous misfortune, growing poorer and poorer. Jack suddenly realized why his manuscripts had been rejected repeatedly lately, and why nothing seemed to go right, no matter what he did. He hurriedly asked the god of poverty to leave quickly. However, his kind-hearted wife couldn't bear the thought of the old man continuing to wander the streets, so she implored her husband to temporarily shelter the god of poverty, reasoning that they didn't have much value in the house anyway and couldn't get much poorer. Although the wife's words seemed harsh, what she said next truly moved Jack.
それに私先生と一緒なら貧乏でも平気ですよ
The following day, the wife prepared a table full of food and specifically added an extra set of bowls and chopsticks for the god of poverty, inviting him to dine with them. When the god of poverty took a bite of the steaming hot rice, he burst into tears. To express his gratitude, the god of poverty decided to leave one of the bowls from his bundle as a keepsake for the woman. Although the bowl was old and dirty, the woman didn't mind and even offered one of her own bowls in return. The god of poverty, feeling embarrassed to stay any longer, got up to leave, planning to look after the next wealthy family. This should have been a cause for celebration, but the woman was very reluctant to see him go, holding the wooden bowl in a daze. To her, the bonds between people mattered more than money. It was this kind-hearted generosity that would ultimately change her fate. After the god of poverty left, the family's fortunes indeed took a turn for the better. The wife suddenly received a call from the publishing house, saying that her husband's manuscript had been accepted. She ran to find Jack, but while going down the stairs, she tripped over a red hand and fell. However, when she got up, she didn't find a single scratch on her. Upon hearing the news, Jack returned home and frantically worked on his manuscript, completely unaware of his wife's unusual experience. One day, while drinking with friends at the tavern, the owner told him that his eyes looked lifeless and his forehead was dark. She gave him a divine talisman, saying that as long as he stuck it on the door, evil spirits would not be able to bother him. Jack went home and affixed the talisman to the door, but to his surprise, it ended up blocking his wife from entering.